In our last episode, Philip Kindred began his journey into the unknown. With no memory, he wandered the landscape, combating a dogman, and then eventually finding his way to Zomzoms. And now he has a job, a task, no doubt a very dangerous one at that. But as far as he's concerned, he got out of that encounter with his belly full, or at least sated. And there are more places around here for us to have a look at. And that's exactly what Philip plans on doing. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Neo Scavenger, where Philip here is going to be trying to check out some of the places around here. Probably the abandoned high-rise towers and not so much the rubble, because this place will have been pretty well looked over. Oh, it looks like we're going to need to end our turn first of all here. Oh dear, our shoes fell off. Okay. Yeah, we lost that oh, I guess the jandal just falls off. We definitely need to try and swap that out then. Yeah, we definitely need to try and swap that for something else. Let's start by scavenging here though. It looks like we've got a few places to check. Two of them, in actual fact. The locked storage shed we're not going to be able to get into until we can find something like a crowbar. So hopefully we can find it. We might just be able to use our strength. We could try. Oh no. While trying to access a blocked room, you get stuck crawling through an opening in the debris. You managed to wriggle free again, but you lost quite a bit of time in the ordeal, and we likely led people to know where we are. Unfortunate, and we lost time. It is considered day now, so it's not the morning anymore, but there's still at least one more place for us to try and check out, the locked storage shed, and yeah, no, we can't get past it, so I guess we won't be doing that then. Well, we're not hurt or anything like that. I think from this point on, we should start heading up into the north. We don't know where this camp is. We could also check out the houses that are down here, but I'm just thinking this place has probably been quite well looked over. Standing atop here, we can't see anything else of super note. Let's make our way up and in the direction of the forest. Oh, just as soon as we get our turn done. And who's this? Strange leader. Okay. Are you friendly or not? Now, when it says leader, it's because that's the person that's representing a group, because there might be more than one person on a square, but we can see someone standing here and kind of don't want to deal with them if possible, so we're just going to try and head in this direction for now. Changing my mind, and we are going to try and scavenge here to see if we can, get lucky. And we've got 3 different abandoned homes that we can crack into and have a look at. The loot here doesn't look like there's going to be much, but we did still get some items. And oh, we got a flashlight. And we got a lighter as well. And also a piece of old newspaper. So we are wanting to try and keep track of the newspapers because there's a chance that we could find some information about the camp that we want to look at. We've also got a whiskey bottle here, which is probably going to be a little bit better for carrying some of this water in, so we'll go and plop that in there. And we've got another bottle of water that is good to go. Well, we definitely want to be taking that lighter, so we'll just swap out one of these plastic bags. And I wouldn't mind having the flashlight as well. We are going to need to try and see if we can find a battery for that. The question is, what do we want to get rid of? Because something's going to have to go. For now, it could be the tarp that is going to give us a fair bit of space to work with. And looking at our bottles here, I think we're just going to swap out, take the glass one. Because glass will probably be able to actually boil water in versus plastic, which isn't going to be all that helpful. Let's just take the newspaper with us for now. We could tear it up and get some paper from it. And we'll check out the rest of the places that are here. Ending our turn first though, and yet again, our shoe has fallen off. It doesn't seem to take us that much time to put our flip-flop back on, but yeah, something that we are going to have to deal with. Okay, abandoned mobile home 2. And hey, look at that, we can use a light source. It does increase safety, increases our chances of loot, but it will lower the condition down. By how much though? We're on 27% at the moment. It's going to make us more visible, for sure. I had no useful items, so let's just have a look at that. 26.5, so we've effectively got 26 charges of this that we can use, so we'll try and save it for more important things going forwards. And let's scavenge that last home here. Just using our strength, and there were a few more things that we found there, namely just some logs. or a branch. Ah, actually, there is another lighter. So we will take that, thank you. We just need to find a spot to put it in. You know what? Bag, you're gone. I would like to keep a bag, just in case we find something that we really want and we can just get rid of the sleeping bag. Let's lose that paper for now. And I suppose something that we could do, hey, we could start a fire here. We could boil some water to slake our thirst just while we're here. Let's go to Known Recipes. Let's have a look at trying to make a fire. So, medium campfire, we just need to use our lighter, some twigs, and we will have a proper fire. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're also easier to spot here. That's fine. We can make a tarp shelter if we use the tarp of ours. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, yeah, sterilized water. That's what we're going to make here. So we're going to use the soup can that we've got, some water that we've got here as well, and we'll see if we can get that done. Yay, we've got water. We'll clear it, and okay, can we make some more? Oh, we can actually just do it in kind of groups like this, and that would be using the metal saucepan. And it looks like we're actually going to be able to do more, so we're just going to keep on doing it like this for now, while we can. Oh, and that's already sterilized. Wonderful. So going back to our items here, we can see that that water there has been sterilized, so we're going to go and use that, slake our thirst, and we'll probably just go for the rest of the water that's here. Has this been done as well? I think that's probably what's in here, if I had to take a wild guess. Or maybe not, but we can make sure that we fill our bottles back up after this. And we'll use that last lot. I think we're, completely satisfied now. So that water we are going to put into here. This one we are going to empty out. And this sterilized water, good. And oh, there's another whiskey bottle here. So let's fill that up. And we are going to swap you out with the bottle that we have up there. Excellent. Okay, we're warmed by the campfire. There's no real point in us putting the campfire out at this point, I think. And there's nothing else for us on the square. So yeah, I think we're going to be heading north. Yeah, is that a good plan? Well, we'll see. Let's start heading in that direction, ending our turn. We are now in the evening. We probably are going to want to try and find a place to stay, and we're not too far away from the cryo facility, so we could theoretically make our way back there. We've spent a lot of the day just scavenging, so if we were to say start running down there, it's probably not worth us running, really. Let's just make sure that we don't lose our, jandal along the way. But I think that's going to be the right call. Ending our turn. Oh, that's a dog. Okay, and our shoe fell off. Of course it did. There we go, we got that back on. Now, I guess if we could find that croc that we had, that would probably be good. And we're nearly there. One more turn and we'll be safe. And we're starting to lose sight now. Oh, and it looks like there might be someone here. It's dusk. I wonder if it's our friend. Maybe. Let's start to search. Okay. Reveal self. Let's just continue to search still. We don't know who this person is. Searching, searching, searching. Eventually they will get close enough that we will see who it is or what it is. And I'm just going to keep at this for a while. Okay. Weapon. Punch. It's a person. We have a broad spear. They don't have anything. We are visible to them. Reveal self. Oh, hang on, no. Visible, no, we are not visible. Okay, so let's reveal ourselves. We're 6 squares away. Who is this person? Okay. Surrender? We won't be doing that. Let's offer to talk. It's a bad mother. They refused to talk with us, and we were temporarily distracted, and they've just run away. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is them hanging around, though. It's not great. Yeah, we'll have to see. Now, I guess one thing to consider, we are actually well rested. We don't necessarily have to sleep right now, but exploring at night isn't really a good choice. What did we leave down here, I wonder? Let's just move down, and we can actually search over here as well. Maybe we will do that. Okay, we didn't leave any shoes here. There are chunks of meat here. Our hunger is looking like it's okay at the moment. What I would like to try and see is what we need to do to actually try and preserve some of the meat. So, curing it. Just the trapping skill, handful of ashes, and a heat source. Okay, so we probably need to let a fire either die down a little bit for us to be able to make that work. But yeah, curing meat would be a good choice. And I think that's something that we'll probably do closer to the end of the day. Let's move over here for now, and we'll do a little bit more scavenging. Oh, there was just the crumbling apartment building. Not worth it. Yeah, really not worth it. Okay, I think we're going to go in the direction of trying to deal with our meat. But hey, look at this. Blind attack. Try to attack the unseen. No, we're going to scan and hope that we can see whatever is out here. Could be the bad mother again. It's a feral dog. Of course it is. Okay, and it's 1 square away from us, which ain't great. So what are we going to try and do in this instance? Getting a little bit further away would be good, but I don't like the idea of us potentially tripping here. I think we might just have to go in with a strike and hope. Okay, we were grazed a few times there. I think they did a flurry at us. We're currently considered to be blind still. Yeah, this is why it's very dangerous to do attacking at night. Player is exposed to easy attack for a moment. Don't like that. I think we'll probably try and go in with a melee surge ourselves. Okay, and our spear fell apart, but we took down the dog. Okay, we are feeling a bit more tired now. Let's just have a look at our person. Yeah, no, we're okay. We're drawing attention at the moment. We didn't take damage then, which is good. There is a fair amount of meat that is on the square now, and I want to try and see if we can get some of that cooked up. So let's use the woods here to get a lot of wood, and then we'll go and get a medium campfire going. Not enough moves. Okay, we'll wait. It's raining, and our shoe fell off. All right, the campfire is going. Now, yes, we are going to need a handful of ashes, so I think if we just do some regular cooking here, that should be totally fine. And it doesn't look like we're going to be able to cook with the saucepan. I think we might just have to cook with our spear. Roasted meat on stick. Oh, yeah, okay, and that's using the meat cleaver here. You can do the medium parts as well. We're doing the medium part first, and we're just using a stick, a branch from a tree to be able to do this. And let's have a munch. Oh yeah, and that slaked our thirst as well. We're feeling pretty good after that. Now, we don't have any more moves to craft, so we're going to have to let some more time pass yet again. We had another dog getting close. I don't think we kept our shiv. Like, the shiv is gone, it broke, so we might want to just carve a spear while we are here as well. We're staying warm by the campfire at the moment. Oh, yeah, we can do a hardened spear, which I think is going to be better. Let's confirm that. Yeah, hardened spear. Very good. Now, this meat here, we're going to be able to stay fed on that totally fine. We could look at preserving some of the meat as well, but right now I don't think we need to worry about that all that much. We can maybe cook up some more of it and just come back and eat it in the morning. I think that's probably the right call. The medium chunks of meat, they shouldn't take us that long to craft. There we go, that's one, and I think that's probably all that we're going to be able to get done at the moment. So with that being the case, let's head back towards the cryo facility where it looks like maybe we've got that mother back here. And we've just been searching, and we're not seeing anything yet. Ah, there he is again. Okay, well, we know that he's not likely to talk, so can't really get you to drop stuff. You don't have anything in your hands. We'll just threaten you. We're going to raise our weapon. Oh, and you are coming towards us. So we are going to put a lure down and back away 1 space and see what happens. Oh boy. He fell to the ground, his lower left arm was scratched, and his upper torso was whipped. He's bleeding. Okay, range 4. Recovering, bleeding, he's vulnerable, so we could start to move in towards him. Not charging, we're just going to advance here. Still fallen. Okay, so we're going to go in with the melee surge. We warned him. We gave him a chance. Oh, we missed. That's not great. Okay, he chose to run. Good choice. Good choice. Okay, now let's have a look at the camp screen here. So this is our current campsite, a decent looking place. Now I believe we are able to use our sleeping bag here as well. There we go, if we place it down. Yeah, so we can see our sleep quality goes up a lot. Our alertness in here isn't great. But just in general, it is going to take us a while to get to sleep because of our insomnia. So I think we'll try and start now, and oh, look at this. As night falls, you notice there is a bright glow coming from the east, easily visible through the treetops. It's no guarantee, but it could be a sign of civilization, maybe even a lead on where you are or who. And if nothing else, it's a good landmark to strike towards as any Okay, so we can actually have a look at the map now as well to be able to see it. It is proper night time at the moment. Zomzoms is up here and the glow is all the way over there to the east. And that's a ways away from where we are right now. But maybe that's a way for us to go. We don't know where this camp is. Let's put our shoe back on. And yeah, we are just going to continue to try and sleep, I think. As difficult as it's going to be to do so, we'll give it a shot. Oh, and we awaken. We had trouble falling asleep. Let's wait our turn here. Thing is, it's super, super dark in here as well, which doesn't make it easier. But hey, whatever was here has seemingly gone. Oh, you know what? Before we... There's some berries here? So something just showed up and left some berries. Okay, that's fine. What I was going to say was that we could have a look at making a noise trap, potentially. Noise trap. Okay, we actually do have everything we need to make one here. Not enough moves though. Okay, so you know what? We'll end our turn. We're barefoot yet again, which is fine unless we travel. Yeah, this bad mother tracks all around here. I don't want them to steal my shoe though, so... Oh, and I didn't actually notice we have taken some damage. Minor cut, minor pain. Okay. We should do something about that. We've got these nice clean rags here. Let's go and apply those just to make sure that everything still stays nice and clean. I mean, we might have been able to get away with not using them, but I think it pays to. Makes sense. Yeah, let's put that back on and let's make that noise trap. And we'll apply it here and our alertness shoots up massively. Yeah, good. Sleep time. And we had trouble falling asleep. That is the insomnia though. Nothing else. Well, we got back to well rested, but I think we have been disturbed by something that just immediately left yet again. It looks like our rags have fallen apart, and there's more than one thing here. Searching. Okay, feral dog. And we were thrown to the ground. Ah, not good. Okay, so we can try and kick this dog to the ground, or we can try to crawl away. I think we're going to try and pull this down. There we go. Vulnerable and fallen. So we are going to try and get up. Roll dodge. No, I think we're just going to try and get up. We do, and we're okay. So range 3. Oh, we can attack with the spear from range 3. That's good. So we're going to melee surge from this position, and we just absolutely destroyed it, carving into it. It's now at range 5, so it was trying to get away, it looks like. We have to wait our turn here. Severe bleeding will start to advance on the creature. Advancing a little bit further, range 3 yet again. We're going to go in with yet another surge, and that is enough to do it. The player has awoken. Yes, we have. And, yeah, traumatic brain injury. Jeez. Let's open up the camp screen here. We're just going to take a few of these things out of here. Now, we could leave the sleeping bag here, but no, we're not gonna. We're gonna go back and get some of that meat before anything else. And I'm not sure if we can take the noise trap apart again. Let's see if that's possible. Okay, yes, confirm we'll get all those bits and pieces back. And the glass seems pretty handy, so we'll make sure that we try and take some of that. Also, yeah, we don't want to go without the footage. And these pain pills, yeah, they're gonna go in there. Okay, that's where it was originally, it was in here. Let's get that shoe on. And yeah, I'm surprised that we have these berries here. Maybe the dogs dropped them? I don't know. But we're just going to leave that one there for now. And let's head back to the woods here. The meat is still looking good. We're going to use that. Can we stack this together? No, seemingly not. There's a tiny lit campfire there now. The rest of the meat has spoiled. We've got lots of spare parts here. See, that's not from us. That's from... I reckon the bad mother. Oh, that's another sleeping bag. That's not our sleeping bag. Yeah, so a bad mother came and stayed here during the night. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, we're going to empty that out. And we're going to take some of these assorted small parts just so that we can get to the maximum 20. Get that back on. The ashes we can get from pretty much anywhere, so we're not going to worry about that. We just need to try and pick a direction now. Do we want to start trying to make our way over to the east? I'm thinking maybe. Outdoor temperature is pretty cold, but we're nice and warm at the moment. We are pretty tired, but I think once we get to being really tired, we'll be able to have better sleeps than we've been having. So yeah, from this position, if we kind of go east and to the south a little bit, we'll be able to find that glow. And I think that's the right call for us to make right now. We're not going to worry about erasing our tracks because we're going to try and move relatively quickly. Oh, and we've already seen something, or something has seen us, and it's going to be difficult for us to see still because it is the morning. And it's a pack of feral dogs, range 24. Okay, so I'd like to try and retreat. We're not going to do a desperate retreat here, but we'll see if we can get this to work out. 23, I'm going to try desperate. Okay, they are getting closer and closer. We haven't stumbled yet, but one of the dogs has. So we're just going to keep on trying to run away, and we did get away in the end. Good, and we're just going to keep on going. Could go on top of the hill. We'll see. We could be getting tracked here, and of course, our shoe has fallen off. Put it back on again, and we'll step on top of the hill for a moment. Gives us a little bit more sight. It's definitely going to give us more sight during the day, and of course, all this walking is making us rather tired. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Philip, just keep on going, and this is pretty open. Lots of hills around here. We're very visible when we're up on the hilltop like that. We've got a cabin out there in the woods. I'm tempted to go north for that. We just grab our shoe first. Cannot wait until we find some new shoes. And oh, a stranger. Hello. If you want to come and try and start some trouble, you can try. Let's end our turn. And sure enough, they are here. Range 4, weapon, crude arrow. All right. We cannot be seen by them yet. Reveal ourselves. All right, and we are going to, yet again, offer to talk. Range 1. Okay, they just charged towards us. And then they took off. Okay, good. It was another bad mother. Let's check out the shack if we can. Safety's good. That's looking really good. We could use one of these light sources if we wanted to. Makes it super, super safe. Honestly, I think that's totally fine. We got some items. And it's another lighter. Okay, so we can probably start using lighters a bit more frequently. Even if we feel like we shouldn't use them, I reckon we do it. Let's empty this out. I'm not quite sure what the blue pill is. We've got some red pills. Let's see if we can put it in with the current pill bottle that we've got. Yeah, we should be able to put them in there. There we go. And we'll put that, and we'll put this back in here. So, pair of binoculars with a strap already, and berries. Berries that I don't want to risk eating because I don't know whether or not we can. Binoculars are still in a good condition, so we're not going to worry about that. I will head up onto the hill. The bad mother doesn't seem to be interested in us, so that's good. Maybe they're chasing us, waiting for our shoe to fall off and us to forget it, but we will not be forgetting it, not today. Let's just kind of carry on this way. We've got yet another stranger out there, and that looks like a crowbar. Ooh, are we willing to kill a man over a crowbar? I don't think so at this stage. Philip seems to be relatively well balanced. He did come towards us briefly, but decided to stay away in the end. And right now, we're not seeing much in the way of cities around here. Cities or townships or anything like that, really. So we're just going to continue on. Oh, until we do see one, and we've seen one. Okay, we're ending our turn here, and then we'll start to scavenge. Abandoned buildings, and we've got high-rise buildings here. We'll say scavenge and 2 storage sheds, which we'll start off with right away. You use our strength, and let's see. We're going to try and use the one that is the most used, just to get rid of it first. It's going to up our chances for loot, safety. It will make us more visible, and oh boy, yes! There we go. We didn't even need to kill someone, and we've got a crowbar. Now I'm hoping that we're going to be able to wear the crowbar, or is it the crowbar or... Oh, hang on. No, that one has the strap. This one doesn't, but we can wear it on the other shoulder. Excellent. So what we're going to do here, this one's 25%, this one's 82. Also, running shoe. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, no, get that shoe on. Yes, thank you. And we've got a shirt here as well. So, crowbar. Let's go into crafting. We're thirsty at the moment. We're actually considerably thirsty. So, we'll go ahead and... no, we don't want to take that out. I'll drink it in a moment. We're going to go to this first of all, and we'll just take it apart. Get that medium string back. Awesome. Clear it. And then we'll take the good crowbar, this one here, and that medium string, and we've got ourselves a crowbar with a strap. Good. Let's drink some of that water. Slaked thirst. and we'll knock back one more bit. Okay, crowbar, you are going to go onto our shoulder there. Wonderful. Okay, quite tired, but we'll continue on. Oh yeah, I just saw this here and I was automatically going to put it back on. No, we're okay. We don't need it. But we will have a look in that next short storage shed here, and we can use the crowbar as well. So we'll go strong, we will say lighter, and then crowbar, the one that we don't actually want to keep. So we'll do some damage to this one. It does give us a chance of getting some more loot here, and we certainly found some of that. Nice boot. But its condition isn't as good as the running shoe that we've got, so we'll probably stick with that for now. We do have some torches. And bullets. Okay, well, we've got some space for the bullets just over here. We'll start to stack them up. And the torches, while fun, we've got lighters and they work as a light source totally fine. So we will leave it at that. And then we've just really got one more place that I want to have a look at. The destroyed office building we're not going to worry about. So with this one, we'll go strong, use that crowbar, and the light source makes us super visible. But I'm okay with that in this place. And it looks like we got a tarp out of that, and that's kind of about it. Oh, we do actually have a shiv here, which I think we'll just stick to the glass shards. Yeah, alright, let's leave that behind. And now we'll continue on to this square. Okay, we've got a shack as well to look at. And we don't have to go through all of these, but I still think it's worth it. Crumbling, destroyed, and abandoned. We're just gonna go for this one. We'll say strong, we'll use the crowbar, and we'll go for some light. Nah, no items. Okay. And yeah, we definitely could check out the other towers, but we're going to be playing it safe when it comes to scavenging, not when it comes to trying to be stealthy. Alright, shack in the woods. What do you got for us? I mean, just in general, it's already really safe, but we'll go all the way, and we'll go for maximum loot potential. And we got a freaking multi-tool out of that. It's in very bad condition, but it's a multi-tool with multi-uses. And we've got another pain pill there as well, which I'm hoping we can just drop into here. Yes, we can. So it's only on 7%, so we'd maybe have 7 uses out of it, but a multi-tool I would imagine is rather useful. So I tell you what, we're gonna eat these crackers here just to free up a little bit of space. Now we just need somewhere to put these glass shards. We could lose a bottle for now, but we can get shards pretty much from anywhere, and we've already got a cutting tool in the meat cleaver. I think that's fine. Oh yeah, but we don't want to leave lice behind, do we? Oh, ketchup. Let's just eat the ketchup. Delicious. Wonderful. And that's that. Let's start to head back towards this way here. We're going to be continuing on. We've spotted someone in the distance, a stranger, and we can see that it is starting to get a little dark, dangerous, and our rags have fallen apart. So that's the rags that we have on our person here. Minor cut, minor pain. Okay, let's put some nice, fresh, clean rags on them. I think with them being cuts, it's safer for us to do that. I think at this point we're probably just going to start collecting the dirty ones because we can make them clean again, and that clean one we're just going to have to leave behind, unfortunately. Okay, we've spotted ourselves another shack in the woods. That's probably the next point that we're going to be looking at here. We're getting thirsty again, and we're not finding it very easy to see anymore, with the sun being as low as it is. Oh, that's looking pretty good. And it looks like we just got some binoculars and some berries out of that situation. We've got a little bit more water, so we'll go and drink that before we move on from here, and we're going to have to make sure that we get some before we try and rest tonight. Ending our turn, and let's just check how much progress we've made. We're probably going to need to sleep the night somewhere, and here's the thing, there could be a city right next to us, and we won't know. We are wary now as well. I think we're just going to push on, because yeah, it's dusk, but it's not full-on night yet. And we've got a few places that we can check out here as well. Good. Starting with that storage shed. And I was going to say it's trash, but no, the clean rags. Yeah, thank you. Ending our turn. And night is well and truly here. Let's do a bit of a scavenge in the abandoned office tower. So we should be able to check all of these. They're not crumbling, so it should still be relatively safe. I mean, like, that's very safe. The crowbar does make it a lot easier for us to get more loot as well. Oh, ooh, not Great. We stumbled into a patch of black mold. You were hoping to find a hidden treasure, but that old cupboard turned out to be a haven for toxic black mold. You're certain that some of it was kicked up by your disturbance, but maybe you avoided inhaling too much. Player's nose and throat are irritated, causing discomfort, like an allergy. Discomfort. Oh, and we are sick right now. Great. Well, we're going to continue scavenging, because we can, with a light source, and oh boy, yeah, we got quite a bit from that. So, what do we have here? We've got another shoe. Okay, it would actually be matching. I don't know if having matching shoes makes much of a difference. Maybe we just stick to the sneakers for now. I mean, 71% is good. Even more clean rags as well. Excellent. We got some foil, and what is that? Gill and Burson, Road Maps and Routes of Michigan. Wonderful. We're definitely going to be reading that. And oh yeah, nasal allergies. Can't really learn much about that, can we? Are our wounds done? Yeah, the wounds are done. Wonderful. So we'll add them to that pile of clean rags that we've got. And that crowbar with the strap is actually, I was going to say it's better than the one that we've got, but no, it isn't. Oh, it is ever so slightly. So yeah, we're going to leave that one behind. And we will use that while we are here searching this last place. But let's see if we can use this. We can. Once cheap and ubiquitous at roadside stops, these pocket road maps have become something of an archaeological tool for modern scavengers. You carefully unfold the giant leaf and try to make sense of where you are. Locate Detroit, locate Grayling. Oh, great. Okay, locate Detroit. You recognize Detroit even if everything else in your memory is missing. As cities go, it's one of the bigger ones. You trace a route from where you are to the city. See minimap. Excellent. And now Grayling. Let's see if that works. You try to locate some landmarks both here and on the map, then trace your route to Grayling. Very good. Finish looking at the map. Confirm. Now, I think it would still be worth us holding on to that. So, yeah. Detroit Mega City Gates. And Grayling, where are you? I mean, how do we... Oh, up here. Far, far to the north. Okay. Well, we started already making it to the east. I think we're probably going to continue on that way, but Camp Grayling is all the way up there. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to take up a few squares. We can't fold it up any more than that. It's a little unfortunate, but yeah, I do think it's a pretty valuable tool, one worth us holding on to. The flashlight, I'm starting to think it's going to be less important now because we've got the lighters. I suppose the thing is at night we could probably use the flashlight, but we need batteries to be able to do that. Yeah, it would no doubt help us with combat, but can't worry about that right now. Oh, we can't see anything. Scavenge. Abandoned building. Strong, with a light source, and our old crowbar. And nothing, but we alerted things nearby. Okay, so we cannot see anything right now. Unless I've just kind of moved off where we were. We have no idea what's going on around us. So we are going to have to try and sleep. Shelter. A burnt shell of a building. Okay, there's a little bit more shelter to that. Alertness goes up a little bit. Let's go chuck that on the ground and we'll see if we can craft... Oh, I just noticed. We can actually make a squirrel snare as well. Don't have to worry about that right now, but hey, we'll keep it in mind. Let's go noise trap. And yeah, we got everything. We do need to use the lighter, I think, to be able to see to do this. And it's now strung up. So put that in there, alertness goes up by a lot, and our sleeping bag makes our sleep quality super, super good. All right, let's rest up. Yeah, sleep time. Something approaches you as you slumber. Fallen. We're not unconscious at the moment. So let's get up from being prone. Yeah. Oh, hello, military rifle with strap. Are you friendly? I really hope so. Otherwise, it's just over. Let's reveal ourselves. Okay, they just moved on. One or more creatures approach but have not seen you yet. Will you sneak closer or keep your distance? Engage from afar. We don't want to engage at all, but yeah, we really don't want to engage. We can see them, they can't see us. We'll reveal ourselves again and they just kind of carry on their way. Right, spooky. Spooky, but if I had to guess, that could be someone from Detroit patrolling. So let's continue sleeping if we can. And we have been doing this a few times, just trying to sleep, sleeping for a little bit, and then waking up. But hey, that's a proper sleep. We are parched this morning, so that's something that we're going to have to try and keep an eye on during the day. And it doesn't look like we're having allergies, so that's very good. Oh, it looks like the noise trap, when it was triggered, it just kind of took it all apart. Well, we got all of our bits and pieces back. Let's hit the road, continuing all the way out east here. Oh, we had a dog for a second. Let's just carry on. It looks pretty rubbled. Won't be worrying about it. And we'll just keep heading in the direction that we're going. And you know what? We'll keep on moving until we see something of interest. I'll keep you posted. Oh, and yeah, here we are. Something interesting. Just over the hill, we have some houses and trailers that we are going to scavenge. And there's 4 of them for us to tear through here. Let's get to it. That looks pretty good. And, okay, fancy ketchup, which I think we're just going to eat all of that while we're here. Yum, delicious. And yet another lighter. So the one that we've been using the most, it's only got a few charges left on it. We should still be able to use it while we are searching here. Let's continue that search. More things, and I thought, yeah, Twinkies? Blinkies. Or Blinkies, actually. And just some advertisements on paper. Okay, let's eat them. Didn't seem to do too much for our hunger, but we might see that going up more. Let's continue scavenging. Even more things that time. Yet another hoodie, which actually, you know what? We should look at swapping ours out because that's only 13%. This one is a solid 90. We've also got a 62% shoe. Yeah, we just need to kind of stay on top of that as we are traveling. And we'll have to end our turn before we can scavenge these last few places. Ah, just the one. And we found yet another lighter and how to make some short shorts. Well, these 2 lighters are in really good condition, so we're probably just going to swap out our existing ones for them. So that's a fair amount of charges that we've got for light now. Oh, and there's some pills. I'd say that is everything. So being as parched as we are, do we want to stop and try and purify some water? Not just yet. I think we'll push on a little farther and hope that we don't get too parched as the day continues. I will use hills whenever we see them. Yeah, we're just going to keep on pushing on for now. Ooh, okay. Got a few city townships around here. And it looks like 3 buildings for us to check out. We'll start off with the office tower. And that's our loot and safety. And it's, you know, it's so-so. On to the office buildings. Oh, great. Okay, and even though we were quite safe, the roof collapsed. The unstable ruins start falling apart as a result of your rummaging, and a portion of the roof collapses. You are cut and bruised by falling debris, and we didn't find anything significant. Not great. Okay, so that's 2 wounds that we're going to have to try and deal with there. Thankfully, we do have quite a few clean rags, so we're going to go and put them on. And you know what? Our pain isn't actually that bad. I was thinking we might take some pain pills, but we should be able to manage that just fine. The question is whether or not we want to continue scavenging here, because they're destroyed office buildings. And I'm going to say no. I do think the secluded shack could still be worth it, so we'll make our way on over there, and then we'll probably start making our way over there next. Okay, we're full on dehydrated now, dying of thirst. Fine, I guess we'll try and drink something just as soon as we finish dealing with this shack. We probably don't need to use the crowbar here, but I'm feeling like it'll be worth it. Okay, and you know what? It is. Lock-picking tools. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, yet again, oh, ha. Good one, Rycon. Yet again, I was going to say, we are struggling to find space. No, we got space because we do not have our sleeping bag with us. And you know what? Maybe that's okay. Maybe we should be carrying around another bag in our hands. We are going to have to try and deal with water first of all, though. And it looks like we might be able to get some fresh water from over there, unless it's just too marshy. It's end our turn. It is getting late, which is when I was wanting to kind of try and do this water stuff. Let's see what we have access to here. Marsh. To use it, and that is a lot of water. Okay, we'll take that, and we are going to have to try and get that nice and clean. Heading on over in the direction of this town's probably what we're wanting to do. To the forest, of course, where we'll start up a nice campfire. And I guess the thing is we could start a campfire here. We just need the wood and everything to be able to do it, which it's a bit of a haul. So let's just focus on doing the water here. Using the woods, we are going to get all the wood we need, and let's get a campfire going. Oh, just as soon as we end our turn. And let's get that water sterilizing. So we should just need to do one more lot of that, I think. There we go. And let's start drinking. We'll probably try and go back and get some more water and just try and keep on cooking it. We're gonna have to end our turn for now. If we just go to the side of the city here, we'll be able to pick that up. And we can just keep on getting water from here. We'll just be going back and forth. We're leaving quite a few tracks around. We've got a stranger that's maybe going to try and approach. Okay, we're probably gonna have to stoke the campfire, I think. So let's use the woods again if we can. Get some more wood. Oh, we don't need to stoke it yet. Well, in that case, water time. And one more lot of that. And we'll just keep on drinking. Feeling much better, but I think we're going to do one more run of that. Back we go. Oh, okay, and I think someone's over by the water. We're going to reveal ourselves here. Stranger leader. They're frail, barefoot, and blind. We're just going to threaten them to, go away. Leader tries to retreat from the player but can't get away. We'll also retreat. There we go. Okay. Oh, and you know what? It actually does look like all the water has been used from here for now. Unless we went to the wrong square, which I'm pretty sure we didn't. Let's end our turn for the moment. And I'll just double check again. Yeah, okay, we can't use that square. Alright. Forest. That's not our forest. Oh, so I think we were maybe one square away. It was either there or there. Damn, I'm having to do this from memory. And we've run into someone yet again. Let's search. No idea where they went. Okay, oh, there were some items on the ground here. Ha, someone's water. Okay, also rifle shoulder strap and a caster wheel for a shopping trolley. It's kind of super valuable, but at the same time, it's a lot for us to just hold on to. Ah, and we have something about Detroit here on an old newspaper. Detroit to be a walled city. As successful policing of Detroit becomes increasingly difficult, discussions of creating a physical perimeter for the city gained traction, dubbed the Detroit Megacity Project. It would be one of the last public works projects in recent history, employing dozens of contractors and millions of workers. Okay, well, let's put our lockpicks in here. And, oh, you've just got some string in this one. Empty that out for now. The berries might be good to eat if they're in your thing here, right? We could always just eat a little bit. Player ate some berries. I think we'll just let that sit with us for a moment. And we'll look at trying to get this water back home. But yeah, this is not the square that the water was on. And I can't remember where it is now. We don't need that much more though, and it's like every square we're moving, we are encountering, I think, this same person. Our fireplace should be just down here. That's where we're going to try and rest for the night, but it's a little dodgy having someone hanging around here. 24 squares away, they have a crowbar. We are just going to try and retreat. And we get away just fine, okay. And there's our fire. Okay, it's a tiny fire. We're going to have to try and stoke it just as soon as we end our turn. Ah, it's out. We'll just make a new one, that's fine. Let's sterilize that water. And we'll be drinking yet again. Okay, we seem to get the most out of like the first sip. Also, we don't seem to be doing bad from the berries, so we'll go ahead and eat the rest of those. Hoping it's not going to make us sick. So blueberries, the ones that we saw then, they seem to be okay. All right, let's put together a noise trap, which we'll employ here. We're going to use the campfire. Warmed, but we're easier to spot. Okay, let's see how we go. No sleeping bag tonight. Oh, and we wake up, so we weren't really asleep for all that long. And I guess we were actually over by where the water was, where I thought it was. Taking our can back apart. And you know what, I think we will try and stay on top of our thirst if we can, a little bit more. So, immediately running into a group of people, it looks like. Searching, and oh, you've got a backpack. You can see us. What are you going to do? Let's just retreat away for now. Yeah, there's a few of them around here. I guess we won't be going that way for water then, will we? No. Let's just carry on for now. Further into the unknown, but at least we can see now. We are starting to get a little bit hungry, but we can look at doing some trapping if we can find a forest. And yeah, we've got forest around. Oh boy. And as you step into a clearing, you finally see the source of that eastern glow. It's a city. Larger than any you've seen, skyscrapers and their bigger brothers, arcologies, stand shoulder to shoulder, casting their glittering lights into the sky. Hovering lights flit around the super towers like fireflies. A massive wall encircles their base, with arm buttresses glowing like points on a crown. And radiating out from that wall, a shantytown of crumbling buildings, shacks, and tarp lean-tos. Relief at the sight of civilization almost overtakes you, until you realize that you still have to make it there. That and scavenging promises to get a lot harder near the city, as nearby ruins will have been picked over already. That is true. And that, Legionnaires, is Detroit megacity. Now, our current goal. No doubt we'll be able to try and offload some of the things that we've been scavenging out here, make a little bit of money, and maybe even get into the city itself. For now, Philip still lives. Let's try and keep it that way. And so here at the end of the episode, I ask you all, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.